Mama, I beg no sick again. I beg do me you well. You forget say all the old rapper what you say just to pay my school fees. I never buy the bag for you. So I beg do make you wear. So that if I buy them, you go fit tie them. I beg, Mama, I beg.
Me, I know the fear. I don't say Mama go wear, no. You know Mama will strong woman.
Mama, I don't gather 4,000 naira. I promise you say I go carry you go shop right if you wear. I dey miss all the beats where you dey beat me and people. Mama, I promise I go dey follow you dey go church. I no go dey run again. Mama, if I dey talk to you, talk to me back. You dey make me dey fear.
Who is there? Hello? Hello? Hello?
Young man, please come out here.
Good day, mister. From the Ministry of Work and Housing. We are here to find out the vision of this entire property. Effort by the government trying to reach both the owners of the properties and the occupants has been aborted. By this same time, tomorrow, the entire building will be demolished and more building will be standing. Thank you.
Sorry, sir. Sorry. Look around you. What do you see? Generation where the government already fail. Now you don't come with your men and your bulldozer to evacuate us by force. How many more families will you render homeless?
Teacher, Ma. Where your brother dey? Mama no worry, they come.
You see that woman over there? Mama Tare. Her husband died years ago. That kiosk now the only property where her husband live for her. Now that kiosk she from they pay her children school fees. If you destroy that kiosk now, which fate you live for her children? I know you are just doing your job, but would you ever find eternal peace knowing you are among the department sent by the government to render kids homeless? I know say we no strong issue now, but if me, you, and everyone else start working with our conscience and not from our stomach, this country will become a better place.
See the wicked people.
Be you soldier, lawyer, or politician, please awaken your conscience and know you've never lived until someone else lives because of you. If you destroy our homes today, just know you have added to the memories you left in us on the 20th of October 2020. Trust me, sir, this is not your regular generation. This is the Sorosoke generation. We move.
Ẹ fún bàbá aláyè kí bàbá ó máa relé. Mo rò bá rántí orin wa nígbà yẹn. Ṣé wọ́n ń di ultimate ló kọrin ọ̀hún nígbà yẹn o? Ìyẹn láyé Ọbásanjọ́ tí bàbá ń bẹ lórí àga. Bẹ́ẹ̀ni bọ́básanjọ́ bá sópinrin kéwà ní asọ́dorin. Bàtíkù Abubakar láìrìn re kéwà ní asọ̀rọ̀. Àbí bí pọ́n lójoyè voice for the voiceless nígbà yẹn. Ó pariwo títí dìgbà Jonathan wọlé tán ọ̀gá ò sí ní ariwo. Ṣé bàbá ṣé Buhari ẹnu ọ̀gá mo ti gbọ́. Kò dáa kólódodo wá lọ kó òsìkò ìta. Kò dáa kò má dáa. Bèbíké ajìjàgbara ṣálẹ̀ mímọ́ sí Mr. Ládélé mútọ̀ ló ń tà. Ṣọ́wọ́ dẹ̀dá kólódodo wá lọ kó òsìkò ìta. Kò dáa kò má dáa. Dàdá bá rántí àtúbọ̀tán. Dàdá bá rántí ọjọ́ tá ó sùn tá ò ní jí mọ́. Ẹ̀dá pẹ̀lẹ́ lágbára nítorí ọ̀la. Agbára tẹ́nìkan ló ná ló pàtì. Ó lò ó pàtì tán tó kò fún ẹ. Ẹ̀mí wá rí nǹkan lé. Òun máa lo afẹ́kú pẹ̀lú ẹ̀. Wọ́n fẹ̀tẹ́lẹ̀ ó pàlàpàlàpà. Ìlú ń dorí gbogbo. Ẹ̀kún lòun rọ lọ́sàn ìpa ní kékeré. Ohun tó fẹ́ fún wọn ò wá àtà ẹ̀ṣẹ̀ o. Àwọn tó wá wọ́n ń fà á. mo ní bìlú bá rí bó ṣe ìyàgbọ́ rí kí ló fẹ́ pariwo lè dìke lórí afẹ́fẹ́ kí ló wá fẹ́ kan Sunday Igboho pé àfẹ́ pín. bọ́dà ọdún bí ìgbẹ́ni lórí ìlú òkèèdè kò sọ́mọ́ tálákà tí ó rò jẹ́ mú. àwọn Fúlàní x-men wọ́n ń ṣọ̀ṣẹ́ ṣe lọ́wọ́ ara wa ń kówó fún wọn pẹ̀lú ètò òkúta. àtìgbà bẹ́rẹ̀ ló fàṣọ bojú àwọn lẹ́gbẹ́ sẹ́ẹ̀tì mọ́lẹ́fẹ́ pé ní jàǹdùkú. Fúlàní ń pààyàn kiri Fúlàní ń pààyàn kiri. ajínigbé ń ṣọṣẹ́ onílẹ̀ yìí ìyẹn làbá fojú tó ẹbí lóbi délẹ̀ ṣé bí yẹn làbá fojú tó ládélé pààyàn. kò dáa kólódodo wá lọ kó òsínpò ìka kò dáa kò má dáa. ṣódàgbà kólódodo wá lọ kó òsínpò ìka kò dáa kò má dáa. lòdìgé ajígbàgbára ṣálẹ̀ mi mọ̀ sí ìtàlá abẹ́lé mú tọ́ ló ń tà. ṣódàgbà kólódodo wá lọ kó òsínpò ìka kò dáa kò má dáa.
Industrialized local government where they survive Nigeria. Otana the second industrialized local government where they survive Nigeria. But all government officials just they come there, they collect the money. See the road still jaga jaga. Everywhere still yama yama. Fashola super minister, tell me why you they look away from Ota. Buhari is only building railway where they carry and they go Niger. I no blame Buhari. I swear I blame Obasanjo. Senator Tolu or the be doesn't even answer anybody.
President Obasanjo lo adu mejo ni joba. Amosun use ota revenue build Abeokuta. Dapo Abiodun fi owo ota ko Ijebu. Ota second highest industrialized local government. City jaga jaga.
Honestly, if Obasanjo can rule for 8, don't let him count the previous one. He has ruled. If he has ruled for 8 years, and this road is like this, it's a serious matter.
Hello to the one say, hello one Kenya, hello one Sagamu, hello Sambota. So if you don't think go, if you don't think go.
ọmọlé ìwé ọlọ́kadà àgbẹ̀ tó ń roko ẹ jẹ́ ká fọwọ́sowọ́pọ̀ ká lè dé ilẹ̀ lérí tiwa ilẹ̀ Oòduà ẹ̀yin lọ́balọ́ba wa ká pé àjọ tó ní ìrònú wálé. tèmi jùwọ́ ìwọ òtómi tó ń bẹ láàrin wa ìyẹn supremacy ṣèyí ayé lọ́mọ ayé la ó fi sílẹ̀ sí. bẹ́ẹ̀ni bẹ́ẹ̀ni àwọn ọmọ wa jáde lè ìwé kò máa ṣiṣẹ́ fún wọn ní federal ọmọ Oòduà ká ronú ó máa ṣe. thank you. a ní ká fọwọ́sowọ́pọ̀ ká gba òmìnira ká fọwọ́sowọ́pọ̀ pẹ̀lú Ìgbòho àjò lè dàbí ilé o ká padà sílé wa.
gbogbo ọmọ Oòduà tilẹ̀ tó kọ́ ẹ jẹ́ ká fọwọ́sowọ́pọ̀ pẹ̀lú Ìgbòho.
Ṣe dada. Fúlàní pa wá wọ́n ń jí wa láyà gbé. Fúlàní pa wá wọ́n ń jí wa lọ́kọ̀ gbé. a ò lè rìn a ò lè dàpọ̀ bí a ṣe ń ṣe tẹ́lẹ̀. ilẹ̀ wa ti dilẹ̀ jàǹdùkú fáwọn Fúlàní bẹ́ẹ̀ làwọn gómìnà wa wọ́n fi wá ta tẹ́tẹ́. nítorí ipò ilé ayé ẹsẹ̀ mẹ́fà ayé bá ń sá. nítorí àwọn ọmọ wọn wọ́n ń bẹ l'Amẹ́ríkà wọ́n ń bẹ ní Germany wọ́n ń bẹ nílùú London. bẹ́ẹ̀ni oṣù ọ̀gá ló sókè. wọn ò mọ ìtú tí bàbá wọn ń pa ní Nàìjíríà. àwọn tí a dìbò fún nílé ìgbìmọ̀ aṣòfin kọ́. ó máa ṣe àfihàn jẹ́ òye ìyàwó ni ẹ ò tẹ̀lé gbádìyẹ àwọn ọmọ ọlọ́mọ ṣéun lẹ́ ń palẹ̀kùn ẹ tó fún wọn níṣẹ́ ó di dandan kẹrùn wọn. torí náà ẹ jẹ́ ká fọwọ́sowọ́pọ̀ pẹ̀lú Ìgbòho ẹ jẹ́ ká fọwọ́sowọ́pọ̀ pẹ̀lú Adéyẹmọ àdìmọ̀ṣe kọ lórí ibẹ̀.
gbogbo ọmọ Oòduà tilẹ̀ tó dẹ́kun ẹ jẹ́ ká fọwọ́sowọ́pọ̀ pẹ̀lú Ìgbòho.
ẹ̀yin ènìyàn wa ó ti jáde o.
Nàìjíríà on gunpowder tètè lọ ra tiẹ̀.
ìwé tó ṣàlàyé lẹ́kùnrẹ́rẹ́ gbogbo tó yẹ kí a mọ̀.
Nàìjíríà on gunpowder tètè lọ ra tiẹ̀.
ìwé tó ṣàtúpalẹ̀ o tó sun orílẹ̀-èdè Yorùbá débi tó ní.
Nàìjíríà on gunpowder tètè lọ ra tiẹ̀.
o tó ṣẹlẹ̀ síran Yorùbá tọ́mọ aláṣọ fi ń wá kìsà.
Nàìjíríà on gunpowder tètè lọ ra tiẹ̀.
tọ́mọ ẹlẹ́ran orílẹ̀-èdè Yorùbá tó fi ń jégúngún.
Nàìjíríà on gunpowder tètè lọ ra tiẹ̀.
ìwé tàgbé jáde o látọwọ́ Dr. Victor Olùtayọ.
Nàìjíríà on gunpowder tètè lọ ra tiẹ̀.
ìwé tó tọ́ka sí ohun tábò Yorùbá fi di mẹ́rin.
Nàìjíríà on gunpowder tètè lọ ra tiẹ̀.
Nàìjíríà on gunpowder àti ìgbédè o ó ti jáde o. ìpolongo ìwé yìí wà fún rírà láti dáàbò bo orílẹ̀-èdè wa ó ṣe pàtàkì lọ́ra tiẹ̀ ìwé tó máa ràn wá lọ́wọ́ bórílẹ̀-èdè Yorùbá ṣe bọ́ lóko ẹrú torílẹ̀-èdè Yorùbá abọ́lọ́kọ afipámúnisìn àfipágbénipa torílẹ̀-èdè Yorùbá nation adádúró ìwé yìí tún wà fún bá ṣe lè dáàbò bo orílẹ̀-èdè wa ṣé wá rí bó ṣe pàtàkì tètè lọ́ra tiẹ̀ àgbájọwọ́ ẹ jẹ́ ká fi sọ́yà ó ṣe bó ṣùṣù ọwọ́ ló lè pé ṣíṣí Yorùbá nation a ṣe é ṣe fún wa o Nàìjíríà on gunpowder lọ́ra tiẹ̀.
lẹ́lẹ́ẹ̀kan sí i lọ́dọ̀ tí wá ń gbé ìyẹn níbikíbi tí ẹ ti ń gbọ́ wa lórígun mẹ́rin àgbáyé mú kí gbogbo wa wípé a kú ọjọ́ tòní láṣẹ Ọlọ́run ọba ẹ̀mí wa ṣe púpọ̀ àlàmísì láyé ní òkè èpẹ̀ ní ayọ̀ àti àlàáfíà pẹ̀lú ìdùnnú. Mo kí gbogbo àwa tí a ti wà lórí agbègbè OGT Lawal Odo Atide Terry ọmọ aládé Midéolú ìyàwó àbẹ̀kẹ́ Ọlọ́run tẹ́lẹ̀ bàbá wa Diamond TV Dare David bàbá wa Sọjí o àkè gbogbo yẹn pátápátá MC Musiliu Ọláyíwọlá àkẹyìn ẹ̀kú alẹ́ ìyàwó Fatima Bankole Kẹ́hìndé àkè gbogbo wa pátá wípé a káàbọ̀ sí orí ètò yìí. If you are joining us for the first time, this is Ijile Radio Istanbul, Turkey, Ijile Media and Communication Istanbul, Turkey. And my name is Ijile Marcos. Thank you so much for being part of this program tonight. Wherever you may be watching us, please kindly do us a favor. Like today's video and share it. If you are yet to subscribe to our channel, endeavor to do that now. We really appreciate you all. God bless you all, and God will continue to bless you. Tonight's program, we are going to enjoy it to the maximum. Be enjoy it. Baba wa Femi today, thank you so much. Ekale ekabo si ori eto lónìí. Ẹ ṣeun púpọ̀. Tí ẹ bá wo àkọlé ètò tòní, ó sọ wípé the repeat of 1966 Igbo massacre is looming. The Southerners and the Middle Belterns should be warned. When we're talking, Taban Shitu, many people want really more in Konti and so. Some people think we are hoodlums. Some people label us as toggery. Some people label us as, they call us all sorts of names. Láìmọ̀ wípé ìjà ọjọ́ iwájú wọn ò ní à ń jà fún. Tó bá yẹ pé Nàìjíríà jẹ́ orílẹ̀-èdè kan tó dáa, if Nigeria, it's okay. It's a good country. 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 years ago, ta ni nínú wa tó ń jáde wípé we want our nation. We don't care. Yes, the country was not okay then, but at least we can still afford 2 square meals daily. Tẹ́ bá wo picture kan tí mo gbé jáde lánàá, early 90s, Toyota Hiace, 18 passengers, wọ́n rà ní 20,000 naira, even less than 20,000 naira, as at early 90s rather. But how much do they sell such a bus today? How much? Iye tí wọ́n ra Tòkunbọ̀ lẹ́ni, Tòkunbọ̀ irú Toyota Hiace yẹn lẹ́ni, even that particular Tòkunbọ̀ gangan, that particular Toyota Hiace, 1981 product. Then, it was 1981 product. Tí ó bá dé Nàìjíríà lónìí, I am sure they will buy it not less than 1 million or 1.2 million naira. Tó bá tẹ̀ wo ṣe fún yín o pé okay o fẹ́ fi ṣe commercial. But now divide 1 million naira by 20,000 naira. How many 20,000 naira will you get from 1 million naira? Yes, even across the world, you cannot expect that same bus 20,000 naira as at early 90s could get the same amount no matter alone. But that bus, Tobashiwan, is somewhere like US, somewhere like Canada. Nobody will buy it for $500, not even for $200 again, because Otu are totally outdated. We're talking about brand new bus then. Then take that brand new bus, turn it to Tokumbo today and bring it down to Nigeria. They will sell it not less than 1 million, 1.2, 1.5 million, especially to machine the engine to show okay there. Now, we talked about a bag of beans being sold for 100,000 naira now. Nini ọjà. Ewa wo pelo ni wọ́n ta a bag of rice, a bag of beans rather, back then. Now, ewe tí wọ́n ta rice lónìí, a derica of rice goes for 450 naira in Nigeria. Suzuki 125, Tidadi Mira, I think he bought it 1975 or so. Then, in contact to shaking there, he bought it for 500 naira. Suzuki 125, brand new, for 500 naira. Yes. Let's compare the value of our currency then with the value of our currency now. Ewa woye ti won ra Suzuki 125 lónìí Tokunbo. And when you wanted to sell that bike. He sold a bike in 1997. Yeah, he sold it in 1997 for 25,000 naira. Shibuya kuma devalue. Oye kuma devalue where you buy something at the rate of 500 naira and you use it for more than 20 years. I know the tiny market price at 25,000 naira. As at 1997. He bought it for 500 naira in 1975. He sold it for 25,000 naira in 1997. Are we moving forward or we're going backward? Ẹ̀wòye tí wọ́n ṣe WAEC ní 1980s. Ẹ̀wòye tí wọ́n ṣe lónìí. Look at the standard of their standard of living in 1970s, 1980s, 1990s. Ẹ wá compare pẹ̀lú standard of living lénìí. Ìgbà kan ni wọ́n máa ń sọ wípé ọmọ ṣé ó ti jẹun làwọn èèyàn ń sọ. Wọn kì í béèrè wípé ọmọ ṣé ó ti yó. Báyìí àwọn parents gan ti ń béèrè wípé ọmọ ṣé ó ti jẹun mọ́. Why? Because they left home in the morning with nothing. They could not leave anything for their children. Wọ́n lọ síbi iṣẹ́. They labor hard from morning till evening. Wọ́n padà sílé. Wọ́n mú nǹkan kan wálé. How do you expect such a father to ask his children, kí ni nǹkan tẹ́ ti jẹ? Táwọn bàbá wa bá ń bọ̀ nílé ní ọjọ́ kìíní àná, tí wọ́n bá ti jí, tí wọ́n bá ti sùn kí wọ́n tó jí, kan tó dé, wọ́n máa sọ pé ẹ bá jí wọn ẹjọ́, ẹ jẹ́ kí n rá àwọn ọmọ mi. Ìgbà yẹn wọ́n máa sọ pé ìyá kúlé ọmọ káàbọ̀. Wọ́n á mú nǹkan kan wá pé okay, share this bread tí mo rà fún ilé. Dad, where's my biscuit? And all that and all that. But today, táwọn parents bá ti dé, àwọn bàbá bá dé láti ibi iṣẹ́, bá ti ní àjúnà ti sùn jẹ́ ńlọ́jú má jì. Why? Because bàbá ò mú nǹkan kan wálé wá fọmọ. Àwọn ọmọ wa ti ń mọ ìyà láti kékeré. Wọ́n ní ọmọ mi fẹ́ràn gàrí ju cornflakes. Yorùbá ní ìṣẹ́ ló ń jẹ́ bẹ́ẹ̀. But lónìí, gàrí is an essential commodity in Nigeria. If you want to soak gàrí today in Nigeria, you spend nothing less than 300 naira. That you even want to manage. Then, wàá lọ sọ́jà wàá orí ẹja kọ́bọ̀ kan 5 kọ́bọ̀ wàá ra orí ẹja tó tóbi gbangba ní o. Àsọmọ. Àwọn parents ò kí ń jẹ gàrí, kí ló fẹ́ fi gàrí ṣe? A sọ pé orí mi ò ní jẹ́ ìwọ̀, Ọlọ́run ní jẹ́ ń jẹ gàrí. Èmi mu gàrí kẹ̀, Ọlọ́run ò ní jẹ́ o. But look at the situation of things today in the country. If some people don't know the value of what we are doing, of what we are saying, they should better keep quiet. We are not hoodlums. We are not terrorists. But we are fighting for our rights. And it is our right to fight for our rights. Yes, we might be doing it in different ways. Àwọn kan lè máa ṣe in an aggressive manner. Àwọn kan lè máa ṣe in a gently manner. Which means that we're not born by the same parents. Even if we're born by the same parents, character wa, attitude wa, behaviors wa, mode of talking wa, reasoning wa, ó máa yàtọ̀ síra wọn. But we are still passing the same message. Try to sit down and some of the reasons and points that raise. Try to sit down and think about all the, redigest it. Do not just hear what we are saying for hearing's sake. Sit down, think about it, digest it. Are these people really making sense? Coming out every day, talking about this. Now look at 1989. A bag of cement was 38 naira. A bag of cement was 38 naira. No matter how bad and hard the economy of such a country, don't have bag of cement at 38 naira as at 1989. Bag of cement 38 naira as at 1989. There is no hard, bad the economy of that country to you want a bag of cement for more than 500 naira. Now look at how much they are selling a bag of cement today. How much they sell a bag of cement today? We buy nothing less than 150 bags of cement in 1989. And then one warehouse, a warehouse that can contain 150 bags of cement. Such a warehouse will be recognized as a depot. So these are many other things. Lawari we pay no. It shouldn't be going like this. And we're moving from bad to worse, from fry pan to fire every day. When Buhari got to power in 2015, I think our debt then was about 10 to 12 trillion naira. Now our foreign debt alone is running to 40 trillion naira, which is almost more than $80 billion. Yes, Obasanjo did not do well, but he managed to pay our foreign debts, which was over $45 billion. But look at Buhari today. Trying to just accumulating our debts on daily basis. The program I'm going to run tomorrow, because I don't want to mix things together tonight. You can see, according to the topic of today's program, the 1966 Igbo massacre is looming. And I will tell you the reason. I have my reason and I have my point. Immediately after my program last night, if I deploy our soldiers, see southern part of the country and the north center, which is the middle belt. You don't mean it. Hey, are you kidding me? The southwest and the northwest and the northeast, Boko Haram and terrorist organizations to overrun war, they are not deploying the soldiers there. But the southwest, southeast, and middle belt, they won't deploy our soldiers. That quickly took me back to October 28th, 2020, last year. What happened? Few days before the toll gate massacre, what Nigerian government under Buratai is only by any way, they are going to unleash the Boko Haram's hideout in the southern part of the country. The rest is the story today. All our governors in the southern part of the country should be very, very careful. These people are coming to kill us. They thought we were joking. As if it was not enough. When our fallen heroes and heroines that were massacred at Lekito Gates were doing their rally, peaceful rally, they deployed the military men there. That was exactly the hideout of the Boko Haram. Look at what happened. Atoku, Atia, Yahweh, today, even their cause were nowhere to be found. They took them away. Now, the same thing that happened last year is about to happen now. Boko Harams are killing in the north, the bandits, the Iswats, and the rest of them. You know how many villages terrorists want to take over in Niger State? Niger State is just at stone throw from Abuja to Niger. Between Abuja and Niger State, only Soroko Konkigbe, you are burning Federal Capital Territory. But the Nigerian government never deemed it fit to deploy their soldiers, their military men, to Niger State to neutralize those bandits. They call them bandits, but the second most deadly terrorists in the world. But the peace-loving people, one who ever combat our kidnapping and all that. Our governors in the southern part of the country, the southeast, southwest, south, and the middle belt, you better be very careful. Wake up before it is too late. We are talking now. It seems in one room. Just as if that man told me what I was about to say, or to talk to say today, he said exactly what came to my mind last night. What happened in Benue State is about to happen in the southern part of the country, in the entire southern part of the country. You can imagine, Buhari was the one sponsoring those people that are killing in the eastern part of the country simply because they wanted to declare the state of emergency and they wanted to deploy their men to the southeast. Just like what happened in the southwest, in the western region, during the era of Akintola, between 1964 and 1966. Nigbaye Remi Fani Kayode, the father of Fani Kayode today. Because the father of Fani Kayode today, which was, the late Remi Fani Kayode, was the deputy prime minister. He deputized late Akintola and unloaded form words here. They liaised with their leaders in the north. They jailed Baba Awolowo. Wọ́n wá bẹ̀rẹ̀ sí ní rule bó ṣe wù wọ́n. Tẹ́ bá ti gbọ́ Remi Fani Kayode petrol ni lua everywhere. Ẹ máa gbọ́ wet here. The same thing that happened in the western region then is exactly what is going to happen, what is about to happen, what is happening in the southeast and what is about to happen in the south. You will witness the deadliest ethnic cleansing you've never or you have ever witnessed in the southern part of the country and in the middle belt very soon. Now, Mubaba want to deploy 6 states in the southwest, including Ondo, Oyo, Ogun, Lagos, and some other states. They have deployed those soldiers to the southwest. And we have our leaders. One should keep and one shot. I just don't know. I keep saying this time and time again. It's like our leaders think they have arrived. They don't have time to sit down to analyze things. Typically, they are not analytical. They don't think about it. They don't think it can happen. Now, everyone May 29, 1966, the Igbo massacre. Ẹ wo nǹkan tó ṣẹlẹ̀ ní July 29, 1966 when Agbo Irosi was kidnapped. Gowon became the head of state. Meanwhile, there were more than 6 Eastern soldiers those were higher than Gowon in rank in 1966 when he became the head of state. And one way, basically Gowon, okay, let me do it this way. Tomorrow, by the special grace of God, I would like to open our eyes to the Aburi what? Aburi Accord of 1967. And when we control Shele ni Aburi Accord of 1967, and when we control Shele after that Aburi Accord. Because if Timani Kima sọ̀rọ̀ lé lórí lónìí, time ò ní gbà wá, because I would like to analyze it step by step, stage by stage, so that a lè mọ̀ wípé my fellow Southerners, we are in serious danger. Danger is coming very, very soon. Aburi Accord, ongogo ni ma ṣe program le lórí lọ́la, kọ́lọ̀ ń ṣọ́ wájú ọ̀la lọ. Perhaps, tá bá bẹ̀rẹ̀ sí ní analyze it like this, bóyá àwọn tí wọ́n pera wọn ní olórí yìí, bóyá wọ́n tears, bóyá brain wọn tó ti lọ, bóyá brain yẹn wá padà. So we are trying to be critical about the situation of things in the southern part of Nigeria and in Nigeria as a whole. We are trying to be critical, and as we are trying to be critical, we are trying to be very, very careful in analyzing what we are saying. We don't just come out and talk for talking's sake. But gbogbo àwọn kan tí a ti ń sọ since last year till date, bóyá most of àwọn kan tí a ti ń sọ bóyá kò tí ń come to reality. Tó bá jẹ́ wípé Aburi Accord tí wọ́n lọ ṣe nígbà yẹn in Ghana, wípé mo make use of it. In fact, Nigeria ti lọ far, because ìbá ṣe help our regions, Western region, Southern region, Eastern region, and Western and Northern region rather, láti stand on their feet. But ìgbà tó padà dé Nigeria, Gowon or throw it aside. Now is coming back to that thing is coming back to bite them now. Aburi Accord, to Gowon, to discard, to dump aside. And Gowon is from Middle Belt. Now it's coming back to hunt. It's hunting them seriously now. But they don't know what to do again. That is why you Bible say, now, I want to appeal to all the entire Yorubas, Igbo, South, and Middle Belt, and whatever, to be very, very, very careful. We know what these people are up to. We know their plans. We know what they want to do. But how do we guide against this? It's in our hands. We still have the opportunity now. We still have the chance now. We still have the chance. But any attempt for us to fail this time around is going to be disastrous. Now, these soldiers to deploy was the southern part of the country and the Middle Belt. If they are not going to, they will not be moving from one house to another, from house to house, to collect your ammunitions, your shakabula, ibeletu, that you are still using to defend yourself. Because they know that, you know why they cannot declare the Yoruba agitators as terrorist organizations is because of the ways and manners tawa fi approach nǹkan tawa approach tí à ń ṣe agitation. Yes, we are fighting. Èèyàn tó bá kàn sọ pé àjà ẹ̀sọ́ fún onítàn pé ó ti kú wọn tí gbèsè ni à ń jà lábẹ́lẹ̀ gidi gan ni tí ò kì í ṣe kékeré. But the way we are doing it such a matured manner. So now wọ́n mọ̀ wípé yes àwọn people yìí the more tí wọ́n ṣe ń bring wọn in wá sí ọ̀dọ̀ wa in numbers in scores ni wọ́n miss àti òkú àtayé wọn kẹrí wọn torí àrùn wọn níṣẹ́ ni ṣèbá rán wọn ṣẹ́ ni they know wọ́n wò pé ọ̀nà wo làwọn fẹ́ gbégbà láti kọ́ńkà àwọn ará bí yìí because nǹkan tí wọ́n expect is not what they are saying now. Wọ́n wò pé okay let us try to disarm them as we disarm them in Benue State. If at all they are not going to move from one house to another, that is from house to house, when they come to the southern part of the country, they might pretend as if okay at wipe out our people here wọ́n lè ṣiṣẹ́ fún like 1 month 2 months 3 months. One of these people are no more in the southern part of the country. They are no longer operating in the southern part of the country or in the middle belt. Now, what is going to happen now is that if you have any ammo, any gun, any arm or ammunition, please bring it. We are going to pay you. Tebawu, they did something recently, last month. They said some Boko Haram have repented, right? And they laid down their ammunitions and they paid them off. Ṣé nǹkan tí wọ́n ṣe nìyẹn? Kàjó ni wọ́n ṣe fún yín. Ẹ ṣí ọpọlọ rí yín sílẹ̀. Now, ìgbà tó bá wá padà sọ́dọ̀ wa, tó bá ṣe léyìí tí gbogbo ẹ̀ bá lọlẹ̀ like 1 month 2 months, wọ́n ní come and lay down your arms. We are going to pay you. Or come and lay down your arms like what they did in Benue State. Look at what is happening in Benue State now. They've completely overrun them there. Any attempt for you to do this, gbogbo wa ti gbé. Or according to what that man said, the audio tí mo gbọ́ láàárọ̀ yìí, ipe they will be moving from house to house tí wọ́n bá ká any single ammunition mọ́ ẹ lọ́wọ́. That is the end of your life, and they will take away those ammunition. Tó bá ti operate tó like 2 months 3 months, they will say okay they have flushed the southern part of the country of Boko Haram, terrorists, bandits and all that. Tó bá ti lè lọ, àwọn people yà wá ṣígúndé. Then the repeat of 1966 Igbo massacre. Ṣé ní nǹkan tí wọ́n ṣẹlẹ̀ sí Igbo tàbá bẹ̀rẹ̀ Aburia court tomorrow, you will know what I'm saying. Now, when they started killing Igbos, especially their soldiers, they slaughtered more than 200 Igbos, and that is according to the Nigerian statistics. I know they killed more than 1,000 Igbos in the northern part of the country, and even in the southwest then, in the western region. They killed more than 1,000, slaughtered more than that of Igbo soldiers. The remaining Igbo soldiers, they ran away from the north. Then they called them back, they cajoled them that they are now safe, they are not going to kill them anymore. When those soldiers came back, they killed all of them. All of them were slaughtered. Only few of them won't escape nǹkan tó ṣẹlẹ̀ ní north. Now, ìgbà tí wọ́n make law wípé okay, they should repost all those soldiers back to their main region where they came from. He said, okay, we are going to give you ammunition to defend yourself, to protect yourself down to your region. But when you get there, make sure you return these arms back to ibi tí wọ́n ti post wọn. All the Hausa, the northern soldiers, tí wọ́n transfer from the western region and from the eastern region to the north, they went with ammunition and they never returned those ammunitions. Our western region and eastern region tí wọ́n transfer padà sí region wọn, they did not give them a single ammunition. What are we talking about? This is not the matter of today. We should just wake up that we are in serious danger. Danger is coming. Letma Lavia have said it, that come 2022, there is going to be a serious civil war. bloody one, like what happened in Togo, will be a child play. In Massacre, we said it in 1964, that it's better, Nigeria is disintegrated now. Back then in 1964. Otherwise, what happened in the Republic of Congo will be a child play when the time comes. And here we are. We have just only a few months to that prediction. So we should be very, very careful at this junction. Forget about the people that are fighting for Yoruba nation or the Igbo nations. Those of you that call yourself leaders, you are dancing up and down, eating, dining and whining, enjoying yourselves. You are just prolonging and you are just postponing that evil day. You can run, but you cannot hide. There is no way you can protect it. There is no way you can prevent it from coming. If you are acting this way, there is no way you can protect it from coming. It's going to come. It's inevitable, non-negotiable. As Buhari said, the unity of Nigeria is not negotiable. That civil war is not negotiable. The only way to protect that civil war is to sit tight now, stand up for your rights, and say no to this. If you should allow this to happen in the Southwest, if you should allow this to happen in the Southeast, if you should allow this to happen in the Middle Belt, we are all doomed. United Nations will not come down if they overrun you. United Nations will never come down to save you. American government will never come down to save you. British will never come down. Anyway, it's even their handiwork. They are the one giving them the brains they are using. I mean the British government. So it's better you stand up now and defend your land. Stand up now and defend yourself. Torí tó bá pẹ́ jù. Nígbà yẹn, I just pray, I keep praying. Wípé kó má di ìgbà yẹn, ká tó wá mọ̀ wípé yes, òótọ́ làwọn people yẹn sọ. Station's time saves nine. A minute late can turn to everlasting regrets. Even a second late can turn to everlasting regrets. And when that mistake is made, there is nothing you can do to turn back the hands of the clock. Tó bá ti kọjá, ó kọjá. Yes. Tó bá ti kọjá, ó kọjá. This is it. Military launches Operation Still Water. Èmi ò mọ̀ water tó ń steal. I don't know. Water tí ó ń steal ní Nigeria. I don't know. Maybe someone should tell me the meaning of still water. We are still experiencing that peace now. At least to some extent. We can travel from Lagos to Ibadan, despite the fact that at high risk. Some people still travel at night from Lagos to Ibadan. Some people still travel from Ijebu-Ode to Shagam at 6 p.m. in the evening. Some people still manage to travel from Ijebu-Ode to Ore. Why some also travel 7, 8 p.m. between Ondo and Akure? But tí wọ́n bá dé tán, if you should allow them in, gbogbo alágbọ́n kan tó ṣẹlẹ̀ ní side Ìbàràpá during the period of Igogon, kìíní kan go, àbí whatever, Seriki must go. Tí Nigerian soldiers tí wọ́n lọ ń ná àwọn èèyàn ní Ogun State. Compulsorily, whether you like it or not, you must allow the headers to live with you by fire, by force. If you look at those soldiers deploying them to the Southwest for this Operation Still Water, 100% Fulanis they are. Thank you so much, Baba Musili Olayiwola. God bless you. God bless you. God bless you. I really appreciate all of you. Femi Tunde, thank you. It's a blessing. More wisdom, sir. Thank you. Emi Oladimeji, thank you so much. Yeah, one bag of cement is 4,850. Now let's calculate it now. Bag of cement is now 4,850 naira. Now let's divide 38 naira. Let's divide 4,850 by 38. Any time of mathematics, let's quickly calculate it. Let's quickly calculate it. If you don't know, go back to. Thank you so much, Baba Samuel Adeyemi. God bless you for being part of this program tonight. Don't enjoy the program alone. Tomorrow is going to be hotter than today because we are here to open the can of worms, to let people that do not know what is happening in Nigeria to know what is happening. We are not touts. We are not touts. Where we are today, despite the fact that people are crying, shouting and talking that the country is not good, yet you cannot compare it to Nigeria at all. Now, 4,850 divided by 38 naira is equal to, you will buy 127, approximately 128 bags of cement. With just only one bag of cement, the amount of one bag of cement in 1989, today, you will use that money. You will buy 128 bags of cement with the money of one bag of cement in 1989. And we later leave 128 bags come. Now, some people, they manage 1 year 45 blocks in one bag of cement. Yes, go strong. But about go strong. 6 inches of block. At least, Tebashi your 30 blocks of cement. 30 blocks. One bag of cement. Now, tell me, how many blocks? Luma 1 multiplied by 30. One for your 3,828 blocks. Lumari, Nino 120. To buy for your 30, you feel strong in that. But you are strong. And when Lumi man your 45 blocks, 40 blocks of 6 inches. One bag of cement. Now, are we going forward? Or Nigeria is going or Nigeria is going worst every day? Let's be careful. Let us be careful. 2 divisions of the Nigerian Army on Monday launched Operation Still Waters to tackle kidnapping and other security challenges in the western, in the state, under areas of ability of their division. Now, these are the states. I will mention the states. Killings are going on in the northeast and northwest. Could say to kan àwọn olórí wa Buhari government láti bá wọn jà níbẹ̀, because they are carrying out their operation tí wọ́n create wọn láti carry out. Lọ́dọ̀ tiwa, we are still trying to control it and to maintain our standard of living here. We are pushing them back, but they are coming back to overrun you. They are coming back to overrun you. And our governors, Wajoko, wọ́n ti launch wọn. Wọ́n ti launch wọn ní Monday. But ṣé ama wọn, these are them. These are them. These are them. The news agency of Nigeria, NAN, reports that the exercise, which began on Monday, is expected to run through December in Edo, Kwara, Ondo, Osun, Ekiti, and Oyo State. Because when we pay, báwo làwọn ṣe lè tag àwọn ará bí as terrorist organization? They have tried their best, but they could not. Why? Because we are extremely careful in carrying out our operations. So we are doing it, and we are so consistent in it. Then we cannot label them as terrorists. So how do we overrun them? Okay, here we are today, successfully. Governors, the people you call your governors, and they could not say a single word. Hey, àwọn ará bí mà ti ṣe kọjá. Hey, nǹkan tí àwọn ará bí ṣe kò lọ́wọ́ kan ìkà nínú báyìí. Let's stop it. They allow them to bring the Fulani, the repentant Boko Haram, the bandits, the terrorists to your land, telling you they want to help you. Ejo, ọ̀rẹ́ wo la já ń bẹ́kùn ṣe, eré wo la já ń bẹ́kùn ṣe. Eré kíni ajá tó fi ń bá ẹkùn ṣe. Launching the exercise in Ibadan, the General Officer Commanding GOC, Gold Chibuishi, 2 Division Nigerian Army said the operation is one of those operations conceived by the Army to boost troops' ability to tackle the current security challenges in Nigeria. The security challenges at height, at the peak in the north. They are not trying to curb it, but Lord Oti, they want to curb insecurity. Lord Oti, Emma won't come to my jadi. Kini date ni? Today, 7th of October, 2021. 7th of October, 2021. I just hope we do not regret this at the end of the day. Chibuishi said that the army would work in collaboration with other security agencies to address the security challenges in the state under the division. The GOC said the operation will metamorphose into real-time operation to check criminality. Who are the criminals? Let's wait and see who the criminals will be. The criminals are going to be purely Yorubas, the Belterns, the Edos, the Ondos, the Oyos, the Ekitis, the Kwarans, the Kogis. Take a Boni Kogistans. That is what I mean. In Kotoma, that's what is going to happen. Now, as a result of this, let us fight now. The fighting I'm talking about, I am not talking about going violent. There are hundreds of ways. Successfully. There are different ways. You see, if you look at their strategies, they will go back to the history. What did we do? They will bring it out from the archive. Our leaders, our people, won't ever joke. How can we stop this thing? They don't think ahead. Even think about they don't even think about the solution to the current problem, the current situation on ground. Come on, so what is about to happen in future? Share the future they don't see. This is a future they don't see. But we that can see the future, we are trying to tell them, but they turn. Deaf ears. But when the time comes, I just pray it's not too late then. Thank you so much. About Samuel Adeyemi, Dr. Lara Shodola, Samuel Adeyemi. I heard police are arresting people in Shomolu, Surulere, and many parts of Lagos starting anytime from 9 p.m. and once arrested, it's 100K. You can see. The SARS are back in town. They are back in town. If you've not, it's not about Igbo, the SARS are back in town. They are even deadlier than ever before. Once you have been arrested, you are going to pay. Where I am today, Molejade, 1 a.m., 3 a.m., 4 a.m., 5 a.m., 12 a.m., 1 a.m., roaming around the streets. You see police vehicles passing you by without challenging you. As I was coming back home this evening, a couple of hours back, I think about 8 p.m. tonight, this night, as I was coming back, we got to a pedestrian bridge in Batakon, in Metro Town. It's new here. Iwájú ọlọ́pàá báyìí la gbà kọjá lórí pedestrian bridge. They stopped their fellow white men. Wọ́n béèrè ìwé wọn, particulars wọn, ìwé wọn, permits wọn, documents wọn, wọ́n béèrè lọ́wọ́ wọn, search wọn to the pant. I even moved closer to them. Mo bá iwájú wọn báyìí àti pé mo fẹ́ tẹ ẹsẹ̀ ọlọ́pàá mọ́lẹ̀. He was just looking at me. Then I told the boy that is their usual way. They hardly stop us. Because they know that we are not into terrorism. We are just here looking for what we want to eat. You can stop their car at the dead of the night. 1 a.m., 2 a.m., if you are going to your house, there is no vehicle, there is no car, no bus, and you see any police car, without resident permits, without your documents on you, you can boldly stop police car and tell them where you are going. You want them to help you. They will definitely take you there. And they will drop you in front of your house. But the only thing they will do is that they will watch you go into your house. Then they will zoom off. But Nigeria, that is your own country, you cannot move at 9 p.m. You'll be arrested. And once you have been arrested, it's 100,000 naira. Perhaps you're working, you are earning 40,000 naira, 50,000, 60,000 naira. You don't have father, you don't have mother, you don't have family, you don't have sibling. Who is going to bail you? Some, as a result of this, are now in prison, in Kirikiri. But this is what we are trying to say. This is why we are shouting and crying and talking. That we should put an end to this once and for all. We have a lot to do. Emotion so mo ṣe jáde látàárọ̀ lélẹ̀. Ó yẹ kí n máa sùn or kí n máa ṣe one or two things lórí system if I have nothing to do. Kí n máa play pẹ̀lú àwọn family mi. Sometimes tá bá parí program ní 12 a.m., 12:30, 1 a.m. a tún bẹ̀rẹ̀ meeting. Ó lè di 5 a.m. kí n tó lọ sórí bed pé mo fẹ́ sùn. And by 7, 8 mo tún ti dìde. Nobody is paying us a dime. We are not collecting returns from anybody. But simply because we have the love, this thing in Koto Shele Yon Kawalara is a thorn in the flesh. That we are not supposed to be living this way in Nigeria. Nigerians are not even supposed to be traveling out at all with the natural endowment, natural resources. Human resources. Think of it. So many things to love for. Èèyàn wa má bínú pé mo ní pé àwọn kan tí a ní láwọn ilẹ̀ wa tó lọ deposit fún wa. Mo ní máa sọ lórí ètò lónìí. I decided to change my mind. I decided to change my mind. Maybe some other day or some other time. Alema Fisher program. We need to help ourselves, sir. We need to help ourselves. God cannot help us beyond ourselves. There are some things, yes, we can call the name of God anyhow we like, but there are some things we don't hand over to God. God himself is expecting us to take steps. Èèyàn tó bímọ, tó tọ́jú ọmọ ọmọ dàgbà tán, ó ti bàlágà, ó ti tó lé ọkọ lọ. Ó wá rí ọmọkùnrin kan ládùúgbò tó náà wà humble. Tó ní respect, tó ṣe every time, fáà tó lẹ́kọ̀ọ́ lé. Ó wá ní okay, ọmọ wa bí ó tí níyàwó, mi ò tí níyàwó, ó dá gba ọmọ mi fẹ́. Ẹ fún lọ́mọ yín pé kó fẹ́. Ó gbà pọ̀ máa fọmọ yín. Yes. You arranged the wedding, elaborated wedding. Big form, you celebrated the wedding for them. Ayé gbọ́ ọ̀run mọ̀. Gbogbo àwọn aráàlú ló di àjẹyó àti àjẹṣẹ́kù àti àjẹyíra. It was so lovely. Now after getting married, first year, second year, kò sóyún, kò sí anything. Third year, kò bímọ, kò lóyún látàárọ̀ dalẹ́, and you called your daughter. Kí ló ń ṣẹlẹ̀? I bèrè lọ́wọ́ my dear. And when you called your supposed brother, son-in-law, you go, kí ló ṣẹlẹ̀? Ọdún kìíní kọjá, ọdún kejì, this is the third year. So what is happening? Kí ló dé? Ṣé kò ń ṣe kó bí àyè méjì ní problem? Wọ́n á sọ pé ẹjọ́ sà, ẹ̀yin náà ẹ bá mi wọlé tó ọmọ yín lọ. How would you feel? Heaven helps those who help themselves. Now, assuming wípé pariwo àsọ̀rọ̀ láti last year, a kàn sọ pé please God help us, please God help us. Situation wa ti worse ju bá ṣe wà yìí. God has given us that power, the capacity to free ourselves. Once you have to realize we are in bondage in that country, God has given us the power. Okay, go ahead and free yourself. That is when we need God's support. But without taking any step, and we are calling God to come and help us, God will never come. When he said, oh, you Israelites, go into the land, a Canaan land, the land that is flowing with honey and milk, go there and take over the land. They didn't just go there. They didn't just take over the land, but they fought and defeated their enemies. But then, they never said, God, please, how do we do it? Come and help us. Even when the war was going on, Joshua láti gbé ọwọ́ ẹ̀ sí òkè, wọ́n láti support ẹ̀ ọwọ́ yẹn kó má bàa wálẹ̀ torí kó má bàa defeat wọn. Assuming that they did not take the step, do you think God will help them? God will never help them. So that is why we need to do the needful now. We need to do the needful. Then God will support us. Oní ìgbàgbọ́ láìsí iṣẹ́ òkú ni. Ìgbàgbọ́ láìsí iṣẹ́ òkú ni. That is why sometimes tí bá rí àwọn ọmọ Yorùbá tí wọ́n kàn jókòó sójú kan sọ pé wọ́n wọ Nigeria. A time is coming tí a ní rójú ara wa mọ́ if we should continue this way. Àwa di olórí dorí ẹ̀ mú. Bí orin bàbá ojú adé, wọ́n ní olórí wa dorí ẹ̀ mú o, ojú ogun lẹ̀. Sátánì kò sinmi síbẹ̀síbẹ̀ ara mi o, ó ń jòrò ìgbẹ̀yìn bí agékù ejò. Fúlàní ò sinmi, ó ń jòrò ìgbẹ̀yìn bí agékù ejò. Yes, they know it's not going to be easy, but they want to do everything. Tí wọ́n bá lè ṣe within their own capacity. Wọ́n ṣe sọ wípé aláwọ̀ afẹ́gbalẹ̀ àwọn ará bí aláwọ̀ àgbà fún wa. Because you know Allah will never come down láti gbálẹ̀ yìí fún wọn until tó ń bá overrun wa with what pẹ̀lú ammunition. Tukano tí wọ́n lọ ra wọ́n ti ra méjì ní US nísìn ó wà Nàìjíríà is there and Boko Haram are killing every day. Why tí wọn ò ṣe lò fún wọn if there is no hidden agenda tí wọ́n ti torí ẹ̀ rà and that hidden agenda is you, your people, my people, and myself, because I'm already on their list. No doubt about that. And I don't care, because I know I'm doing the right thing. I will never back down. We are not terrorists. We are not hoodlums. But what we are doing is in accordance with United Nations article. United Nations article of December 10, 1948. It is our right. It is our civil right. Nigerian government signed it. ECOWAS signed it. AU signed it. European Union signed it. Every single country in the whole world signed it. So, why must I be afraid? If I go today, no problem. But one day will be one day when people will remember what we are saying. Maybe they have said it. You know, as we are talking now, we are not insulting anybody. We are not raining curses on anybody. We are not being rude to anybody. But we are just saying the reality. Because when you are saying the reality might not make sense to many people. Might not make sense to many people. But the end result, some will appreciate the end result, while some will regret it. The action you take today will determine where you belong tomorrow. Either you belong to those people that will appreciate what we're saying today, or among those people that will regret your action. The action you are taking today. The way you reason along with us today. Whether you're going to regret it tomorrow or not is in your hand. You have the right to choose. You have the right to either say yes or no. You have the right to say, okay, I want to be part of Nigeria. Let them continue killing us. Or we must put an end to it. You as a governor, if we can learn from this man. This is his second governor. But at least he's saying the fact. He's the second governor after autumn to saw yes, this man is really talking. He's really making sense. He might be rude. Some people may say he doesn't know how to talk. He talks to people anyhow. But what he is doing now, I commend it. It's highly commendable. Highly commendable. If all other governors from the southern part of the country can emulate him, I am very sure position àwọn ìgbésẹ̀ táwọn Fúlàní gbé wọ́n think twice kí wọ́n tó ṣe kí wọ́n tó gbé. Nigeria, wọ́n kàn sọ pé what happened in Afghanistan cannot happen in Nigeria. In fact, èyí tó ṣẹlẹ̀ ní Afghanistan ṣebí it took them years. But if it wants to happen in Nigeria within the next 2 months, it should definitely happen. But for it not to happen, let's listen to him.
Rivers State Governor Nyesom Ezenwo-Wike has berated the General Officer Commanding GOC of the 6th Division of the Nigerian Army, Major General Jami Sahim, for running an illegal oil bunkering squad for the purpose of financing his quest to be appointed the Chief of Army Staff. Governor Wike declared that any attempt to appoint GOC of the 6th Division of the Nigerian Army as the Chief of Army Staff would spell doom for the nation's failing security architecture. He spoke on Wednesday during a courtesy visit by the commander of Joint Task Force Operation Delta Safe, Real Admiral Akinjide Akinrinade, at the Government House, Port Harcourt.
The GOC has his own team now doing oil bunkering for him. Because he wants to be Chief of Army Staff. If you give that kind of person Chief of Army Staff, what kind of security would you have?
Shetibo, someone that has people that are doing bunkering for him, wọ́n fẹ́ nominated as the Chief of Army Staff. If such a person can become Chief of Army Staff, kí lẹ rò pé ó máa ṣẹlẹ̀ ní country when you are doing bunkering? For those of us that do not know the meaning of bunkering, àwọn tí wọ́n jí epo wà, wọ́n fẹ́ fi ṣe Chief of Army Staff. Now, ẹ wá ní kí security ìlú yẹn kó dáa, ẹ ní kí security architect ìlú yẹn kó dáa. Now, where are we heading to in Nigeria? Please tell me. Tell me. Where we know where we got it wrong. Because some people don't want to talk about where they got it wrong and who got it wrong. Our security architect is zero, nothing. That is why we have been facing, that is why we are facing what we are facing now in the country. That is why. If Nigeria is a better country today, nobody will be talking about, we want to go, we want to secede. We have been living together for years in that country. But then our eyes were blind, closed. We were short-sighted. Secession of Nigeria doesn't mean that we cannot have bilateral relationship. We can do. Yeah, mo rí message kan ní orí agbàgbé. Abawa Kabiru Ahmed wọ́n Dangote wọ́n ní, but if wàhálà àwọn ará bí bá bẹ̀rẹ̀, àwọn tí wọ́n ń sáré 2023 yẹn wọn ò ní dúró mọ́, wọ́n máa sá lọ, àfi kí Ọlọ́run ṣàánú wa ni o. Ojitilawa, wọ́n ní ìjìnlẹ̀, please kindly speak on Yoruba, mostly housewives and young ladies flirting around with stupid politicians, kings and Fulani politicians, especially in Lagos. Okay, Sonny Kushimo, thank you. We're going to talk about it, sir. We are coming to that. Now, ìgbà tí ẹ bá fi olè tí ẹ fi jẹ olórí, ẹ wá fi ọ̀kánjúwà ẹ fi jẹ akápò. Ìgbà wo lówó ò ní sọnù nínú àpò ìjọ. Yo Yorùbá ronú o. Yorùbá yo bí iyán alẹ́. Yorùbá rúrúrú bí omi òkun. Yorùbá bàbá ni bàbá ń ṣe. Yorùbá tanra wa nítorí owó. Ó mà ṣe o. Yorùbá wá. Ẹ jẹ́ ká ronú. I have never in my life seen or heard what is going on in Nigeria now, bó ṣẹlẹ̀ in any country around the world. This marginalization is glaring. Yet, some people think they can, pamper these people to give them the power. Mo rí níbì kan lẹ́ni tí àwọn Fúlàní ti sọ pé power can never ever go to Yoruba land or to the southwest come 2023. But they will never allow that to happen. Do you think they will allow that to happen? They are not daft. They are not daft. Because they know what to have in mind. What ti mọ nǹkan tí a wà up to now. wọ́n mọ̀ wípé if Nigeria should get to power come 2023 Yorùbá lè decide wípé okay restructuring must take place. Tí wọ́n bá sọ pé restructuring will take place, wọ́n lè sọ pé okay we want to go. Wọ́n mọ̀ wípé if Yorùbá get there today wọ́n máa marginalize wọn bí wọ́n ṣe marginalize wa ni. So they will never allow that to happen. Any attempt tí wọ́n bá rí pé orúkọ bẹ́ẹ̀ fẹ́ ṣẹlẹ̀ wọ́n á dá ogun sílẹ̀. They are in power. They have access to ammunition. So why don't you kuku take your life in your hands and fight once and for all? Defend your right. Defend your rights before it is too late. Yoruba. Yoruba. Tebati bo pa la yemaja pa.
In this country, the security are also part of the oil bunkering.
When the security is part of the bunkering, oh my debate also within 2-3 months, alone new oil block. Our the billionaire or something, Emma, how did he get this money? Meanwhile, the people in that community are suffering. They cannot farm because they spill oil. They cannot fish because they spill oil. Their source of living block. In your kwande joko sibikon, allo security chief. I'm a bunker lori level. Or no level fish chief of army staff. She country tamate batilele. Especially those of you in Turkey. I challenge you today. I know some of you are watching me now. And to you pay Eru ambassador ni. I challenge you today. And to you pay Eru Fulani ni. I challenge you today. Because charity begins at home. A time is coming when you will know the true picture of these Fulani people, what they are up to. Then, if you ma finish here, ma finish here, she be yin she ti yin ma titi ma dárúkọ yín lẹ́yọ kọ̀ọ̀kan, ma finish here pé, haven't I warned you? Didn't I say this? But you wouldn't listen to me. Then you thought you have arrived. And to bá dẹ̀ ṣe ń gbà yẹn tó bá ní ọmọdé tó lò máa forí ẹyẹ lémù kan orí ẹyẹ lónìí jẹ́ kó dàgbà ẹ ṣe nǹkan tó wù yẹn. You can only kill my body but you cannot kill my soul. Whenever I go out in the morning, my mind is always at rest, at peace. I don't look at my right, look at the left, front or back, thinking somebody is after my life. Because I know that I always stand on the truth. And to bad it I cannot add a second to my life. I cannot. If you kill someone that is saying the truth, you cannot kill what he has said. Martin Luther King Jr. in Kotoso, Oshin Tutundiola, the first governor of the Eastern region, in Kotoso, Agbejade Mbilano pe, whoever regrets we pay, who advice in Nnamdi Azikiwe, command not to join force with Obafemi Awolowo. Obafemi Awolowo was marginalized. He was imprisoned for just no reason. For just no reason. For the offense he knew nothing about. He was imprisoned. The best president Nigeria never had. But remember what he did for Yoruba people and for the entire people that are living in the Western region then. It's still in the record to today. What he said when he was alive, still in the record to today. The same thing, Nnamdi Azikiwe. Nelson Mandela is no more, but his good deeds to South Africa, àwọn èèyàn ṣì ń remember today. So, if you kill any of us, that doesn't change anything. One day, people will go back to the archives. Àwọn nǹkan tá ti sọ, tá ti ṣe sẹ́yìn. If that is what you are planning to do, just because you are supporting Fulani or we are against Fulani, if that is what you want to do, no problem. Go ahead and do whatever you want to do. But people will continue to remember us, even when we are no more. Then, you will live to regret your action. We pay, had I known. Although some people do not have conscience. Conscience is what you are blocked. What you are blocked. But kò sí bó ṣe lè wà blocked tó, wàá ṣì máa rántí pé èmi ni palágbájá lọ́jọ́ kìíní àná. Àwọn lágbájá dẹ̀ sọ bẹ́ẹ̀ ńgbà yẹn o. Ṣùgbọ́n àwọn ò rí bẹ́ẹ̀. Ẹ̀ẹ̀kọ̀ọ̀kan ṣì máa sọ sí yín lọ́kàn. Is it because of what you want to eat today? Or who you want to be? You want to become today? Without knowing what is lying ahead of you, what is waiting for you tomorrow, you don't know. It means you are short-sighted. If you are not short-sighted, reason along with us, you will try to fight for your children. Governor state kan ni wọ́n harass tí wọ́n rough handle tí wọ́n ti gbálẹ̀ ní US simply because he's a black man and he was not recognized. Wọ́n ti gbálẹ̀ tó bá yẹ pé ó ti kú náà nìyẹn. Àfìgbà tí wọ́n ṣẹ̀ṣẹ̀ realize ni wọ́n ṣẹ̀ṣẹ̀ ń bẹ̀ pé kó jọ kó má bínú. But wọ́n ti ṣe nǹkan tó fẹ́ ṣe. You are here in Turkey today, you are here in UK today, you are anywhere today, you are a citizen. Or your children are the citizens of that country. That doesn't give them the guarantee. It doesn't give them the guarantee against humiliation. No matter how educated you are here in Turkey today, ó ní àwọn iṣẹ́ kan tí o lè ṣe láyé, kò sí bí o ṣe lè fluent tó in Turkish language. There are so many jobs that you cannot do, like working in the bank, driving taxi, even driving taxi alone. You cannot do it as a black man in Turkey. Working at the airport, working in so many parastatals here in Turkey, you cannot do that. Well, because Fulani people here, or lower Nigerian government, because of that, you are campaigning for one nation. How I wish we barely retrace way back. Can think twice. Because you have the opportunity. Láti ṣe àtúnṣe lénìí. The only solution, Tani, is to get our nation. Ọlọ́run ò ní ṣe wá ládọ̀rùn mọ́ títọ́ o. Yeah. Ẹ jẹ́ kí n sáré sọ̀rọ̀ lórí point tí bàbá wa yẹn sọ because we have time 32. Okay. Nípa àwọn obìnrin wa, married women, our ladies, wọn ní kọ́mọdé má dẹ́tẹ̀ tó bá ti lè dánú gbósùn. Some of these politicians are using their ICKs. Or you think there is a politician in Nigeria that doesn't belong to any social secret society. There is no politician in Nigeria tí kò belong sí caucus, tí yóò belong sí secret society kan. No one. Another ní kan tí wọ́n fi ń ṣe. I've worked with politicians when I was in Nigeria. But I've never been a politician anyway. I've never been a politician, but I've worked with them. There was a time I was working with one commissioner in Kwara State. I will not mention his name. but then he was a commissioner for works in Kwara State. Inú ọ́fíìsì tá wà tẹ́ bá rí àwọn iṣẹ́ ńláńlá tó sokọ́ ẹnu ọ̀nà báyìí nínú ọ́fíìsì ẹ̀kọ́ só ní ọ́fíìsì kan gbòòrò tó ti ń ṣiṣẹ́. There is no single day bí bàbá yìí ṣe dàgbà tó gbà yẹn tí ò ní bá obìnrin kan lájọṣepọ̀. A fún ọ lówó, a fún ọ ní gbogbo ẹ̀ láì mọ̀ pé àìsíkì wọn ni wọ́n ń lò. Some of our ladies today that you see walking around the city, walking around the villages, the cities, korofo lásán ni wọ́n, àwọn politicians wọ́n ti balẹ̀ ayé wọn jẹ́, wọ́n ti gba àìsíkì, wọ́n ti gba Saturday lọ́wọ́, wọ́n gbé Sunday lé wọn lọ́wọ́ because of what they want to eat. That is why kò máa dédé rẹ́ lòmíì, a kàn dédé ké wá látòjú ó lọ, ẹlòmíì máa ń gbẹ́kú ni nínú ẹlòmíì ò lọ́kọ láti àárọ̀ di alẹ́ mọ́. Ètò tí wọ́n á dùn mí ni wípé àwọn ọkùnrin tó bá tún gorí wọn, wọ́n ti kàgbákò, wọ́n ti ṣorí burúkú. Torí bí igba ọkùnrin gorí wọn, àìsíkí ọkùnrin náà máa padà lọ sọ́dọ̀ àwọn politicians. Àwọn nǹkan tí wọ́n fi ṣagbára tẹ́ rò pé wọ́n lágbára, tí wọ́n rò pé àwọn lágbára ní Nàìjíríà nìyẹn. Kò sí nǹkan tó níbẹ̀rẹ̀ tí ò kí ń lópin. It's coming to an end very soon. It's coming to an end. Yeah, some people might be saying, me will blame one because situation of the country will cause it. Yes, the situation of the country causes it. But there are some people, this situation country is a little, they will never ever join them. No matter how, they will maintain their integrity. But any ladies, any housewife, then she, where is your integrity? Because of money. Kódẹ̀ tó di wípé nǹkan le tó yìí tó kó le tó báyìí, àwọn tí wọ́n ṣe tẹ́lẹ̀ látẹ̀yìnwá náà wọ́n sì ń ṣe, even when the country was okay. Àwọn kan sì ń ṣe, ó sì ń sọ pé ìwà ò ní fi oníwà sílẹ̀. Irú àwọn yẹn à kì í sọ fún wọn. Bàbá Òjó Adéọ́ní ó dìgbà oòrùn bá wọ̀ tàbí kí òjò bá ti dá kọ̀lọ̀mbúrẹ́là tó yà mọ̀ wípé èrò ni. Bẹ́ẹ̀ ni ó dìgbà tí òjò bá rọ̀, tójò bá tí oòrùn bá rùn àbí tí òjò bá dá kí alágbèjò tó mọ̀ pé ẹrù ló ń rù, pé ẹrù ń wúwo. Bẹ́ẹ̀ ni, so èmi ò ní regret gbẹ̀yìn ayé mi o. Ẹ̀yin tí ẹ̀ ń gbọ́ wa nílé, ẹ̀ ní regret pẹ̀lú ayé nígbẹ̀yìn ayé yín. Lákòótán lónìí, oríire àti ìwà rere òun la fẹ́ fi bẹ̀rẹ̀ ètò lónìí, tá a fẹ́ fi parí ètò lónìí. Àwọn kan gbàgbọ́ wípé oríire ó sàn ju ìwà rere lọ. Àwọn tí wọ́n sọ wọ́n rí sọ, ṣùgbọ́n èmi sọ fún wọn wípé ìwà rere ó sàn ju oríire lọ. Àwọn ọ̀rẹ́ méjì kan wà láyé àtijọ́, wọ́n lọ sílé yẹ̀mí wò nígbà tí wọ́n ń tiraka tó ń tàràkà. Nígbà tí wọ́n débẹ̀, babaláwo sọ fún kan wípé oríire ló gbé wálé ayé, ò bá ṣèkà wàá ṣe oríire láyé, ò bá ṣe rere wàá ṣe oríire láyé, kò sí nǹkan tó lè ṣe láyé tó ní ṣe oríire. Ó sọ fún kejì, ó ní kò sí bí o ṣe lè ṣe iṣẹ́ tó láyé yìí, ó gbóríire wáyé, ìwà rere nìkan ṣoṣo ló ní. Tó bá wẹ̀ o lè tẹra mọ́ ìwà ẹ o, tó bá dẹ̀ wẹ̀, ṣùgbọ́n kò sí bó ṣe lè ṣe tó, ó gbóríire wáyé. Èyí tí wọ́n sọ pé ó gbóríire wálé ayé, òun á bẹ̀rẹ̀ sí ní hùwà ìkà bó ṣe wù ú. Tó bá rí ẹlòmíì bí tó ti gbin iṣu tí tó ti hù, tó ti rúwé, á kàn lọ síbi, á kàn gé dànù. Ẹlòmíì ó ti gbé obì ti hù, obì yìí wá ti ń so, ó kù díẹ̀ kó gbó, á kàn gorí igi, á já gbogbo ẹ̀ dànù. Èyí tí wọ́n sọ wípé ìwà rere ló gbé wáyé kò gbóríire wáyé, òun náà tán, mo hùwà rere mi ò hùwà rere, dandan náà mi ò kúkú gbóríire wáyé kò sí wàhálà ẹ ṣáà jẹ́ kí n máa ṣe bí Elédùà ṣe rán mi. ó gbìyànjú ó kọ́ ilé lóòótọ́ ilé ewé ló kọ́ aṣọ kan ló ní tó fi ń bora o ṣe ẹ̀rọ aṣọ kan tó fi ń bora yìí tójò bá rọ̀ tó bá fọ̀ ọ́ asasọ̀rùn alúgọ síbì kan títí tó máa fi gbẹ òjò ń pa mọ́nú yàrá kan tó wà yìí ni. ó wá dọjọ́ kan arìnrìn àjò kan ń kọjá lọ ó pàdé àwọn ọlọ́ṣà lọ́nà wọ́n já sí òò wọ́n lù lálùbami. arákùnrin yìí ó gbé lọ́nà ó gbé wá sílé ó gbogbo ojú egbò ara ẹ̀ ó tọ́jú ẹ̀ ó ṣe gbogbo ẹ̀ ó mọ́ aṣọ kan ṣoṣo tó wà láyé tó ní àsìkò ọyẹ́ ni ó fún arìnrìn àjò yìí pé kó fi wéra ẹ̀ kó máa lọ láì mọ̀ wípé kò kúkú mẹ́ni tó ṣoore fún ìyẹn lọ ó bá tiẹ̀ lọ. nígbà tó yá bàbá yìí ó wá lọ wọnú igbó lọ wá já ewé ọ̀gẹ̀dẹ̀ ló fi ń bora tó bá ń jáde òun ló máa ró tó bá tójò bá ràn òun ló máa fi borí. ọ̀sẹ̀ kìíní kọjá ọ̀sẹ̀ kejì oṣù kìíní kọjá kò kúkú lówó tó máa fi raṣọ nígbà tó máa fi di oṣù kẹfà lẹ́yìn oore àná tó ṣe ṣàdédé lókàn dédé rí kẹ́tẹ́kẹ́tẹ́ pẹ̀lú àwọn ẹrù lóníranran tí wọ́n já sílẹ̀ wọ́n já sílẹ̀ wọ́n já sílẹ̀ lónírúurú. kò kúkú dá ẹni tó ṣe lóore ọjọ́ kìíní mọ̀ mọ́ ẹni tó ṣe lóore lọ́jọ́ kìíní àná bá wọlé ó kí bàbá ó rí bàbá mi tó ti fi ewé bora ewé lẹ fi ń bora ní tọ́lọ̀ ń ṣe fún mi náà nìyẹn o àkúkú lè bọ́ lọ́hún jà kí lẹ fẹ́ kí n ṣe ẹ wọlé ẹ jókòó ẹ jẹ́ ń fún yín lómi mu. arákùnrin àná ní bàbá ẹ wojú mi dáadáa ṣe dá mi mọ̀ ó ní mi ò dá yín mọ̀ ó ní ṣe ẹ rántí ìṣẹ̀lẹ̀ kan tó ṣẹlẹ̀ ní oṣù mẹ́fà sẹ́yìn ìṣẹ̀lẹ̀ kan tó ṣẹlẹ̀ ní oṣù bíi mẹ́fà sẹ́yìn ṣe ẹ rántí oríṣiríṣi ìṣẹ̀lẹ̀ ló ṣẹlẹ̀ ẹ rántí arákùnrin kan tí ìṣẹ̀lẹ̀ báyìí báyìí ṣẹlẹ̀ sí tẹ́ ẹ ṣe nǹkan báyìí ó ní mo rántí ṣùgbọ́n ọjọ́ náà ti pẹ́ mélòó ó wá ní arákùnrin ọjọ́ kìíní àná tẹ́ ẹ ṣe lóore lélẹ́yìí àwọn ẹrù tí bàbá yìí kó wá tó kó fún bàbá onínúure òun náà ló sọ bàbá di olówó títí dọjọ́ ọkọ ẹ̀ ẹni tí wọ́n sọ wípé ó gbóríire wáyé lọ́jọ́ kìíní àná ó wá padà dẹni tó ń tọrọ jẹ lọ́wọ́ onínúure o torí náà ẹ̀yin èèyàn wa ẹ jẹ́ ká máa ṣe rere mo ṣoore kò gbè mí ó lọ́wọ́ kan ìkànnù ni ẹ jẹ́ kí a máa ṣe rere láyé o ò bá gbóríire wáyé tó jù bẹ́ẹ̀ lọ tó o bá ti níwàá re orí lásán ló gbé wálé ayé o orí lásán bánsá ló gbé wá sílé ayé tó wá ní bàbá yẹn má débẹ̀ ẹgbẹ̀jì olóògùn kà òkìkì mẹ́kí ajímútábà oògùn ajíbẹ́bọra mu ẹni tó kó mọ́ ẹni mọ́ òkó ẹni kòkó wárápá ó kò dìgbòlugi má débẹ̀ o òun ojúmọ́ kan ìka kan ni orí lásán lèèyàn gbé wálé ayé láì nínú rẹ̀ ẹ jẹ́ á máa ṣe rere o ẹ̀yin èèyàn wa ẹ jẹ́ kí n tún ṣe báyìí ẹ̀yin tí ẹ promise wa lánàá wípé ẹ máa gbọ́nwọ́ sáwo fún Lady K àdúpẹ́ lọ́wọ́ yín o ṣùgbọ́n àti ìrí nǹkan kan ẹ jẹ́ ká gbìyànjú ká gba arábìnrin wa kúrò nínú ìgbèkùn a fi ìyọ́nú Ọlọ́run bá a fi bẹ̀ wá ohunkóhun tá a bá ṣe fún Lady K ara wa la ṣe fún o a ṣe fún Lady K ọjọ́ iwájú wa sì la ṣe fún ta ló mọ̀ bóyá Lady K bóyá Ọlọ́run dá a sílé ayé nítorí ọmọ yín ògo lè má mọ̀ yín ó lè má ìtì ó lè má mọ̀ nǹkan kan ṣùgbọ́n oore kínkínní kan báyìí dákàn ṣe fún ọmọ yín láì mọ̀ wípé ẹ ti ṣe nǹkan kan fún òun lọ́jọ́ kìíní àná tẹ́ ẹ fi yọ òun nínú ìgbèkùn oore kínkínní tó wá ṣe fún ọmọ yín yìí ó lè yọ ọmọ yín kúrò lọ́wọ́ ikú ṣèbí inú ìgbèkùn lẹ ti yọ kúrò lẹ́nìí ó lè jẹ́ ẹnu kìnìún ẹnu ikú gangan tó yẹ pé ikú ti wọlé dé akọ̀dẹ̀ yọ gálá tẹ́ ẹ bá wá gbọ́ pé èèyàn kan máa ṣe ọmọ mi lóore wọ́n á níta ni wọ́n pe woman yẹn ó ti lè darúgbó ńgbà yẹn wọ́n pe woman yẹn ní Lady K àbí Lady K tí a dáwó fún tí wọ́n yọ nínú ìgbèkùn lọ́jọ́ kìíní àná tí wọ́n jàjà òmìnira ilẹ̀ Yorùbá ó dáa kéèyàn máa ṣe rere o ẹ jọ̀ọ́ tọrọ kọ́bọ̀ ìsun tẹ́rẹ́tẹ́rẹ́ ló ń di odò ńlá ìsun tẹ́rẹ́tẹ́rẹ́ ó ní ó di odò ńlá bẹ́ẹ̀ ni Shiwentaluago just because he was putting on a cloth made in Biafran color. Yes, I know, I've heard about it. That is just the beginning of it. When we tell our celebrities to let us join hands and talk. So, ẹ jọ̀ọ́ torí Ọlọ́run, if it is 1,000, 2,000, 10,000, 1 million naira is not too much and it's not too small. Láti dá because of Lady K. The account details on láti paste sísàlẹ̀ yẹn. Please, we are begging us in the name of God. If you want to be part of this, if you want to be part of it, please call our number or tẹ́ bá ti sanwó sínú account ẹ send the slip sí wa for accountability. This account is not our own account. It doesn't belong to me. Yes, èmi àti Lady K àti ever sọ̀rọ̀ rí pé a kàn pera wa lórí kíní, but we are fighting the same cause. We are going the same way. We have the same vision and mission. That is to free our people from bondage. So, èmi ò lè wá torí wípé bóyá àti sọ̀rọ̀ rí. Àbí we have never had a physical contact or whatever. Kò wá torí pé kò kàn mí. Who knows? Into my jet on Lola. Please. We are begging you in the name of God. It's not compulsory you call me. Bẹ̀tẹ̀ bá ti sán tó jẹ́ orí ètò yìí, òun lẹ ti gbọ́ nípa issue yìí. Send the confirmation slip to us so that we can forward it to the appropriate channel for proper accountability. It's 13 minutes at the downside of 12 a.m. here in Turkey. I think this is how we're going to draw the curtain onto this program. Tomorrow, please, we are going to analyze the Aburi talk tomorrow. Ewa tabati wa soton, tabati analyze our compare pẹ̀lú the present situation of the country. How does it relate the present situation of Nigeria? I'm going to analyze it. We need to do this to open our people's eyes. We are doing this to create more awareness and to let them know the reason Tashin Paru Wipe Nigeria must be disintegrated. Ejo, be part of the program tomorrow, and don't also forget to share this program if you are yet to do so. Like and love this program if you are yet to do so. Somebody called me today, said, Baba, you're doing a wonderful and powerful program. But how come many people are not watching your program? Only program you go come on your would you because your program because see I won't go program it I won't joke come even after the program. Anyway, I am not in a hurry There was a time on Facebook to yẹ pé I've seen a day to yẹ pé about 3,700 people tí wọ́n wà live lórí program wọn báyìí 3,736 38. So I am not in a hurry. Even bó jẹ́ 10 people ló wo program wa tó máa ti jẹ́ èèyàn bí yàtọ̀ sí èrò. These 10 people will bring multitude when the time comes. But consistency nǹkan tí mo ṣe yẹn gangan ló matter. The message. If I pass the message and I am satisfied, anytime tí bá ṣe program tí kò fi bẹ́ẹ̀ wà okay, mo máa ń mọ̀. Even while I am still on the program, máa wọ pé no program yẹn alẹ́ mi ò like it. Máa mọ̀. But every day not be Christmas. But I will continue to do my best. Either people watch me or they don't watch me. The undiluted message, raw. I will never deviate, and I will not allow anything to divert my attention. I will never shake, no matter how. Because I know that one day we're going to get our nation. By then, people will sit down and say, yes, Ijile, kudos to you. You really did your best. My best might not be the best today, but at least a ṣe díẹ̀díẹ̀. Gbàdúrà tí mo gbà ní pé k'Ọlọ́run má jẹ́ kí àwa ó mọ iyì ara wa. If you don't know your value, then you continue to put more effort on daily basis. On every program tó bá ṣe, you'll be putting more effort. But anything tó bá ṣe, if you are running a program, you believe I'm talking wonderfully well. In fact, people are singing praises of me. They are shouting. They are praising me and all that. You are on your way down. On the way down. And before you know what is happening, ego in my setting, ego back to setting, with a parent, you are gone. Good has gone us. So, thank you. That's the end of today's program. Tomorrow, by the special grace of God, we're going to meet, God willing, to the alone. But I believe we're going to meet tomorrow. Before then, Oniyo Sheun, Oloka Sheun, Enti Ebawaje, Eko Aibinu, ìwé yìí mo tún máa tún polówó ẹ̀ lẹ́ẹ̀kan sí. Bo ni mo fi nọ́mbà ìyá yìí wá sí o. Please buy the book. Call me for the number of the writer, the author, and I will send it to you. Nigeria on gunpowder. A máa gbé bàbá wa sí orí ètò lọ́jọ́ kan. Láìpẹ́ wọ́n wá bá wa sọ̀rọ̀ lé lórí. Thank you so much. God bless you. Till tomorrow when we come your way again. I remain Ijile Marcus. Apèdègbà Igbo le Turkey. Guru Maharaji Atẹrin Poshonu, aka Baba Onírùngbọ̀nyẹ́wọ́kẹ́, Mr. Sports. Have a wonderful night rest.
pọ̀jù Odùduwà republic àdúrà òmìnira adé. Ẹ jẹ́ ká fọwọ́sowọ́pọ̀ gbogbo ọmọ Yorùbá kó lè ṣe iṣẹ́ Odùduwà ó dúró Àmọ̀tẹ́kùn fìdí múlẹ̀. Ẹ jẹ́ ká fọwọ́sowọ́pọ̀ gbogbo ọmọ Yorùbá kó lè ṣe iṣẹ́ Odùduwà ó dúró Àmọ̀tẹ́kùn fìdí múlẹ̀. Orílẹ̀-èdè mi á dúró sórí ìyà yìí ti pọ̀jù Odùduwà republic àdúrà òmìnira adé. Torí mi lọ́wọ́ lọ́lọ́kùn ọdún o ọjọ́ kan ló ń tán bá ìyà tó jọmọ fọjọ́ pípẹ́ bí ọ̀pọ̀ ọmọ aṣíwà lẹ́yìn ọmọ. Orílẹ̀-èdè mi á dúró sórí ìyà yìí ti pọ̀jù Odùduwà republic àdúrà òmìnira adé. Mo kí gbogbo